Hello, welcome to the Cherry Blossom draw number 5. So this is the first round. I mean, we're on to the second round. Everybody's played one game, and so these are the what we call our B event currently. They're the ones that did not win their first game on all 4 sheets. So we got 2 different screens going. So make sure you're watching the people you want to watch. And yep. And so this is Ken here on the controls and
Jackie Sharp.
Oh, let's give you a little more volume there, Jackie.
All right,
let's
I'm on
that.
4.
Yeah, there we go. A little better. Keep talking.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we go.
I think we're about right.
Yeah. I can hear myself, so that's good.
So our feature sheets are B and C, so that's what most of our commentary is going to be about. Our second stream of sheets A and D, or you're listening to us too, so bear with us, or be like cool people and watch both streams at the same time, and then you can tell what we're talking about.
So a nice draw to almost freeze on the yellow there. But hopefully we're going to get a hidden stick from Guardzilla.
You want to explain the name Guardzilla just in case there's anybody that's not from Pittsburgh?
Well, if you didn't know, they're from Pittsburgh. Yins is like y'all, but Pittsburghese.
Guardzilla, well, that's just to go with our theme this year. Our monster theme. Because we're all here for a monster of a good time.
All right, well, didn't get the hidden stick, but got a nice slash to move the yellow over and the red out, which was goal number 1.
Oh, always forget when I get excited about the beginning of the game, I forgot to check the raw colors. Let's do that.
Definitely got sheet B correct. Is Kaiju curlers from Rochester, Ken?
Yeah, that's.
So I think Chesapeake Bay hoppers are red.
Yep, yeah.
Yep.
So
I think you're good.
I just swapped them.
Nice.
And then over on A, we know those people. And so let's see Alan about the throw yellow. So which team is he? The Kaiju curling crew. Yeah, so we got to be careful when we talk about the team names because there's 2 different Kaiju curling teams on this sheet at the moment.
Oh no. Well, I think we can denote the one team as pink, you know, right?
So. Let's see, gotta figure out sheet D now.
On sheet B, we're going for a draw here. But it looks like it's going to be through the house. This hidden stick on sheet C. sheet C, a really nice little hidden roll. Almost got under the guard, but is exposed. We'll see what Kaiju Curlers goes for. So Ken, do you usually focus on sheet B during this time, or do you do both? It's a split screen during the early games here.
Yep, yeah, so we usually try to do both, but it's really up to you. There are new rules in this, except be nice.
Yeah, well, it's been a pretty clean end on sheet B, so there hasn't been much to talk about, you know.
And then we've been keeping the language clean, too, so it's clean all
I'll
around.
do my best, Ken. Well, on sheet C, they did achieve the hits, but it is out in the open again. That pesky rock just will not go under one of those guards. Straight draw on sheet B. Sweepers aren't going, so it might be a little heavy here. Nice draw to be second shot there. Hair heavy.
I do see on our feature shot we have some Navy curling fan.
Oh, nice. I will say I'm a little partial to Guardzilla. I'm from Pittsburgh, but we love our Navy students here at the Potomac Curling Club.
Oh. And
So
let's hear it for Kaiju Curling is on the chat on the other stream. And the pink team is the best team. So.
It must be hot out there because when he's got his sleeves off already.
Yeah. It is a nice day outside here. Not quite nice enough for the cherry blossoms to start blooming, but beautiful.
But
day
enough
today.
to have allergies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a really nice weekend for cherry blossom. I'm hoping some of the guests from up north are enjoying the weather. All right, so I think they're electing to draw under that guard there. So June is up. Looks like it's going to be very good weight here. And up at top 8. Almost biting the forefoot. Very nice draw from June to sit 3. And I think Mothra ate my curling sweater. Navy is going to have to draw on top or straight to the forefoot. On sheet C, yellow, Kaiju Curlers is sitting 2 right now. And I think they're drawing to also sit their 3rd. All right. Little short there. Guardzilla is going to have the opportunity to possibly sit 4 on sheet B. That yellow rock just held on sheet C. You see that on the back
Yep.
line?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely biting in there.
It's biting.
It can be dangerous.
And Ken, do you know, like, the views? You said that sometimes the views when you're looking at the top view are a little fish-eyed, so right?
Right. So if you see white between the rock and the house, it's probably still biting because you're looking under the rock a little bit the way the camera angle works. But so that one's definitely biting. No question about that.
right, Zach is throwing the first skip rock on sheet A, or B, sorry. And the sweepers are going really hard for this one. I think they're getting some fresh patches out there a little bit.
Yeah, really cutting at the end. Will I get a biter? Oh.
Ooh, I think it might be a little short there.
Yeah, that one, even what I talked about looking under the rock, not quite.
A little too much.
You may be biter bar territory, but probably not.
Well, I don't think it'll matter because the red is still sitting third shot, or fourth shot back in the back.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that back there. Hiding, hiding.
And now there's plenty of guards for Navy to sit behind here. Three rocks left on sheet C and on sheet B. Good thing is sheet B, even though Guardzilla is sitting 3, they have hammer. They'll get the final say here. If there's any curlers out there that haven't been to Potomac Curling Club and you're looking to come visit and you're cheering on your teams, you definitely should come to Cherry Blossom next year because the food is incredible, right, Ken?
I've ate a little too much, but yes, I think there's still some left if you come in now.
Yeah, come on in and make the drive down and happily have you. All right, Zach is throwing his last rock on sheet B.
Since we're doing a shout out to the kitchen crew, we should also, the ice crew works very hard to make our ice as precision as possible.
Yes. Getting some good curl. I've heard the weight is really good. Curlers are happy. I guess when they win, maybe not so happy when they lose, but that's okay.
As long as they have a good time, they're usually happy.
All right, so that rock is a little wide, but it's sliding over here. And let me draw back. And I missed, but Sam had a really nice draw previously to cut them down. So now he's going to have a draw for the hammer here. Hopefully get a bite of the forefoot. Yellow's currently sitting 2. Good news is he's seen this path, so he should be able to throw this again here.
Yep, nice
hopefully.
to be able to throw the same shot twice.
Yes.
And over on sheet D, we got a hammer just going through. I think they intentionally blanked it there on sheet D. A blank end. All right, hammer draw here on sheet B.
All right, sweepers aren't touching it here. Oh, they're going.
Oh, it's going to crash.
And not enough line, but that's okay. They cut them down to 2, and that was better than it was.
Yep, not a bad first end.
Yep, not bad. All right, and we got we got the last rock for Chesapeake Bay Hoppers on sheet C here. Hoping to get rid of this yellow. Maybe get a double here. Or a hidden roll under the guards. Oh, really nice attempt.
So that biter in the back there.
It's going to come into play.
Yeah, unless they happen to bump it out.
Yep. Sheet A is moving pretty quick. They're already on their 3rd rock here. right, so Guardzilla is going to slip into the house and maybe through. Yeah, so that second end is always a little faster again.
Yep.
We're not running rocks this weekend, so we make sure the ice holds up, but it really does change speed when you go back to the warm room.
And here's the draw on sheet C. Crashes into the red. Uh-oh. Oh, what did we say about that biter in the back?
Oh my gosh, the biter's not going to count. We were hoping.
The question is it, I think it's one red.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. What a turn of events.
Yep. Oh,
That is curling.
just the first end.
All right. We had a nice draw to the wing for the hammer team on B. So now Winnie here is going to try to throw a center guard.
And no one.
It's over curling a hair.
On sheet D, where they blanked the first end, they're looking like they might be working towards a blank on the second end too. It's,
Oh boy.
well, just lots of hitting
Good
going
hitting
on over
teams, huh?
there. Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so that center guard over curled quite a bit. However, they were able to tap back that red kind of nicely. They're not shot, but they have a little bit more of a top house advantage than red does unless they get rid of that. Now, where is Sam trying to draw to?
Oh, he's just trying to
Trying
split
to
the house.
split the house here?
Yeah, which
Nice.
is he's shot, so
Yep,
yeah,
yep.
it's a good call.
I see he's got some really neat navy broom covers there, some custom broom covers.
Didn't notice. They say Navy on them, or
Yeah, it's got the ram or the.
I did see his Beat Army shirt.
Yeah, of course.
But no armies here to beat. Only Godzillas.
Yeah, a little hot here. All right, so. Moving on to seconds rocks here. I think we're going for that center guard again anyway. Trying to steal this end for Guardzilla. Some empty houses across the sheets, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That keeping it clean on both C and D here.
So this is going to slip in probably the top 4 on sheet B. Looks like Patrick is going to have an opportunity to hit to lie 2. Sheet C, they better sweep that over. Keep going. Get that guard. Nice center guard. Very nice.
Right on the center.
Yeah. And we're playing with the no-tick rule here, so those center guards are oh so important.
Oh. And that red rock was on sheet B was heading out of bounds, so they didn't
They
quite
stopped it.
They
Yep.
stopped it before it got interfered with the other sheet.
All right. Zach is going to throw a top 12 biter, which is effectively just a really, really tight guard to cover that rock in the 4-foot. I think everyone's experiencing the speed of the ice here in the second end. Sheet C also went through. Sheet D still trading hits.
Yeah. And now for the first time, there are no rocks in the house on sheet D, so so Alison actually is calling for a draw there on sheet D.
Well, now that's the whole point, right? Is you move them up, and then you can
right?
use it as a guard if you,
Yep.
or something to hit and roll
It's
over
got
and have more.
guard.
Yep. All right, close to a center guard on sheet B was put up, but I think they can still see a good bit of that rock there, and it's really coming over. I think they're going to be able to get it. It's curling.
Yeah, they'll get
Really
to it.
nice low weight.
Yeah, and behind the guard.
Really,
Oh,
really
no, it
nice.
spills over. Yeah.
Still sitting 2. Really nice.
I mean, you don't like having that in the back, but it's because of that high guard, you can't really draw down to it.
Nope. Nope. They got to either play that yellow or just draw now. What'd you do, Ken?
Well, how many rocks do we got left?
Got quite a few.
Yeah,
We're
so
just on thirds rocks now.
So either call's good. I mean, I kind of want to beat the red to the middle at this point. You got your center guard, you should use it. Unless
Sure, if you want to steal, you're up 2 though. You might want to just mitigate some risk here and maybe run your yellow over there on the left.
Well, they can still do that later. So
This is true. This is true.
And it does look like a pretty good draw coming in here.
Yeah, it's cutting over here. Should sweep that. Hard to be second shot here. All right, so they're shot.
Yeah, got to deal with that rock.
Yeah, and it's a little bit higher, so coming around that center might be in jam territory.
Yeah, they're asking for the
left
draw.
there.
I don't know if probably not what I would call, but see what they can do. So on D, we actually do have 2 rocks in the house now, so much for keeping it clean. Oh, a little tap out the, well, not quite out, but no big change on sheet B anyway.
Yeah, still sitting there, so Zach's just going to throw up another guard.
Yep, good call. If it goes a little heavy, tap back the yellow, that's good too. Have the room really wide, expecting like 5 feet of curl here, I guess. Or is he trying to guard the draw path, maybe?
Yeah, a little soft on sheet C. We're getting lots of red guards here. But no one's sitting in the house still.
Yep, having red doesn't have hammer, so guards are.
And it looks like sheet D probably made it behind there and got a nice little hit and roll. Your yellow got a hit and roll. And shape to spin on. I don't think they're going to blank.
No.
Okay, so that guard was quite a bit heavy, so now they'll have another chance to draw to the 4 foot. On sheet B.
Looks a little light.
Yeah, they might need to go here. They're dragging it, come on. Never up.
Unfortunately, they're going to guard the yellow.
They traded shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that set of guards is staggered. They could get them both with the peel, but I don't think they're going to peel. So
the yellow shot rock is still exposed. I'm surprised they're not trying for the guard on that side again. Oh, now they are. Okay.
I think Zach really wanted to go for that run and try to miss it too.
Yeah.
Have a little fun with it. Hopefully make a nice shot, but June talked him into the smart shot, I think.
Yep, you can do the fun shot with your last rock if you.
Yeah, those rocks are so flat that it's you can't hit and roll and get a double off of the yellow. So.
Yep.
There's really no risk of leaving that yellow there, other than maybe if Sam wanted to throw a hit and roll off of that to get to the 4 foot instead, if that 4 foot is guard. But I think the 4 foot is still going to be available even after this, unless Zach is pretty wide. Oh boy. On sheet C, they had a Roxon biter back there and accidentally tapped that. So that guard was heavy, but they're sitting 2 now.
Yeah.
On sheet B.
So.
Almost biting the button there.
But pretty much exposed, so. But. If you hit it, you really want to get a little roll there.
Yeah, get a little roll under. It's a little tight, though. I mean, it is open. There's a good bit of shape or space between the two of them.
Don't need much room, just a little pass nose.
And I think from that that righty hack, you should be able to see all of it with space. Red is really sweeping on sheet C, really trying to get it in the house here. They're already sitting 1, but it's going to be a little light. But it's going to block the a hit on there first.
And the hit on the other one, yeah.
Yeah. And try to draw around that.
Yep, and you can still use the red as backing on a heavy draw too, so.
All right, Sam's trying for this.
Got to curl
a little wide. They're curling it.
They're
trying to get a chunk.
I think they'll get a piece.
Really trying to get a chunk.
Nope. Nothing.
Right through the board.
Right through everything.
Yes.
So yellow's in a very good position here. Although, like you said, there still will be that red in off the yellow on the other side if they.
There will be. That double is there too. They really wanted to go for it. If you're ever looking for a good bonspiel to go to in the summer, Pittsburgh Curling Club, the home of Guardzilla, has a nice bonspiel called Tropicurl, which is in the beginning of June. So a lovely time of year to go, and I'm sure they'd love your support. They also have other bonspiels around the year. A memorial bonspiel in January, amongst others. So please try to check out Pittsburgh Curling Club.
I think the Tropicurl usually sells out, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good time, but they have 40 teams.
Oh, nice guard here. Not counting a counting guard and a offset angle offset there. So yeah, excellent place on sheet B.
Very nice. They got to draw. They got to either get this double or draw. They could draw this way though, Ken. The other way. You know? Like everyone's been focusing on coming this way, but in reality, they could come down.
And if you're a little wide, you might get a little tick off the yellow, which works too. So
it actually might be the best because they have to get basically fully behind that yellow that they just threw.
Yep.
If they want just a shot to bite the button, so this way might be a little easier to sweep after they get the guard.
The advantage the other way is you have that yellow as backing if it curls enough, but.
And the disadvantage is they haven't really thrown this way.
Yep.
So. All right, on sheet C, we're on Skips Rocks. Trying to get under these guards, I believe, is yellow. Red is currently sitting 2. So high stakes here. All right, Sam's drawing. A little hot.
So this is hammer, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so just take a little chip off the yellow. Nope, I'm going to chip in the yellow.
Yeah, it's going to go right through, though, so I think Pittsburgh's only going to score 2 here.
No harm done. Yep, 2 yellow for Guardzilla.
All right, we're on the first skip rock for yellow on sheet C. And he's going for the hit, not the draw.
I think on sheet A, I think that was hammer, which I hope they're kicking the rocks away before I quite could see what happened.
And
oh,
missed that top one, which was the shot rock. But at least they got rid of one of them, yeah?
Yep. And it'll be hammer on sheet D.
Now, Ken, there's a couple other Navy students playing this weekend, correct?
Yeah, I think there's another Navy team. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so, and I think there's a couple Pittsburgh teams as well.
Looks like a steal of 1 red on sheet D. After all that, no longer blank.
And he's going for the center guard here. Don's sweeping really hard to get that center. And it's going to be a beautiful center guard here. And Tyler's going to be asked to come right on under there. Second to last rock on sheet C.
So last red, just trying to get another one in. Looks really heavy.
It does. It really looks like they've worn down that side of the sheet too, Ken, in comparison to the other. So yellow has hammer. They're going to go for the hit here so they can get their 2. Red was a little light here on sheet B, and so they tapped the guard up a hair. But the yellow is still on the center line, so they will leave it. So Winnie's going to be asked to come behind. Hopefully hit the top 8 or 4 foot. Now Ken, recently, not too recently, or I guess not too long ago, they changed the rule for the no-tick, right? It was like 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
When they
introduced the no-tick rule? Maybe 3 years ago?
I'm not sure what change you're talking about.
Well, they didn't have a no-tick rule before. You could tick it off the center line.
Right, yeah.
The Lisa Weagle rule, right?
So I thought you meant they changed something about that rule.
No. I'm saying added that rule.
Yeah.
Added that rule entirely. And so strategies changed a little bit. A lot of people are more comfortable just going right under that center guard because, with that no tick, you can put up 2 center guards very quickly and not be able to tick it off. And so it becomes a very precarious situation if all of a sudden they're sitting one in the 4 foot or the 8 foot, and there's 2 guards sitting up there. So I don't think it really impacts this level of play, but it definitely has impacted the professional level. All right, so Don's trying to draw around this pile of guards that's piled up in front of the house on sheet B. Quite a few shorted draws. It looks pretty good. It's gonna crash on the guard, but they might get a tap up here. Ah, not enough, wait.
Well, a well-guarded center if you get something in there.
Yeah, you're telling me. I don't know if you get all of them out with 1 rock. I think you'd have to do multiple, right?
Yeah.
But they're all kind of staggered up. You might be able to get rid of a couple of them at once.
It's an interesting arrangement. That's the word I'm looking for.
I will tell you, I'm playing with Freya this weekend, who's a junior at our club, and she could get rid of all those rocks.
You throw enough weight at anything, you can get rid of it as much as you want.
But I think they're just going to try to use them.
So yeah,
Yellow's really got to, or red's
second.
really got to score here. So try to use the guards they have. Sheet C is pretty well set up.
Oh, didn't actually put the score on for sheet C, did I? Sorry about that.
I think so.
What did happen on sheet C?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
He was going for the hit and I didn't see, so we'll just have to wait till the skips or the vices put up the score here. Well, we got another rock in front of the house on sheet B. We're gonna try to raise that rock. Probably about the T weight, top 4. rock is really over curling here. So they are going to get the tap up, but it's going to be left exposed. Little bit of space when looking at it from the hack. Might be a little bit covered. Patrick here is a lefty, so he can actually see all of it, but they're still going to just call the draw behind this pile of rocks.
I looked on our stream, and she'd see that hit for 2 just rolled out, so it's a 1.
All right, so we have a tie game on sheet C.
Yep.
So I can't tell who's shot on sheet B right now, but June is still going to just draw behind. Somebody's got to get to that 4-foot, you know, at some point here.
Yeah.
Or
those cards, somebody's got to use them.
Yeah. I mean, they're using them now, but yellow is a little bit wide. And I think they might get a nice tick off that guard.
That works.
Oh, wow. Really nice plan B. It's a sit shot.
Now what do you do if you're red?
I think you go for the double.
Oh, yeah, that's there?
On the yellow. Yeah, I think it is. You know, you hit it like, I don't know. I'm bad at this, but probably like a quarter or something. You can probably get both.
Yep.
And sit 2. The red's mostly buried. Like almost entirely buried unless you're a lefty. So you can't get to that. So if you can make this double, you're sitting really pretty.
Nice thing is they're pretty
going
close
for
together, so it's close enough that if you have a little bit of range. Oh, it looks like it's way wide. Might be hitting out. No, it's just going to miss everything.
I think I have the
well, okay.
The sailors here mixed up in terms of names based on their order I have over here.
Yeah.
So I apologize to the Navy watchers here.
They typically switch their teams up like every draw, so you never know.
All right, well, I'm just going to keep going with it.
From now on, he's Sam, whether or not he's Sam.
Sam is Skip. I'm sorry. Patrick, I'm sorry. I think you're throwing lead to this game, so. The double's still there. They are going to go for this draw again. It's still good.
No, I was just going to say, in previous years I knew some like Navy curlers, but not this year.
Not this year, unfortunately. All right, so they made that a lot steeper. You know, it's probably there, but you got to hit that rock really thin.
Yep. Yeah.
The yellow probably jams.
You don't get rid of all 3 yellows or anything, but.
Well, yeah, you might. It might spin up, you know, if you hit it thin enough.
Okay.
But you got to hit it really thin. Right?
With a lot of weight.
With a lot of weight. To get this double. So, see what he's got.
No.
All right. It's a little better.
Yeah, definitely better
than
the last one.
That's looking pretty good. And they overcurled it a hair.
At least I heard
it's looking really good for a minute there.
Well, got rid of one maybe?
They did move some stuff.
Okay, that one's definitely, they don't need to measure anymore anyway.
Nope. But yellow's now sitting 2 glued together.
And I heard the skip yelling Patrick and Tyler for the sweeping, so we know the sweepers on that one.
Yeah, and I think from context clues, I think Patrick is maybe throwing a lead. All right. On sheet C, red is sitting 1. They're drawing, but they're going to clip off that guard.
Oh.
And I guess the 4-foot's open. It's pretty hard to get to that red rock, though.
I think you can hit it. It's wide open.
You mean this, like going inside out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not what the call is. They're just trying to draw.
Same thing with yellow on sheet B. They're just trying to draw, sit 3. And they're going to get a good bit of the 4-foot. All right. It's going to be a little heavy yellow on sheet C, and they're going to actually move the rock back even further.
Not that it mattered since the red was shot before, but it may matter in the end. So Chesapeake Bay Hopper is just looking to draw in the second one, maybe. I mean, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
biting top 4 or something there.
That's definitely the shot. Just get in there, and you know, even if you. It's looking a little hot though still. Let's see where this rock ends up. They're going for the tap now. Well, they blocked the draw path now with that.
Yep. But the hit's still there, so if.
But the hit is still
if Kaiju
there.
curlers can make the hit here on sheet C.
I don't know if they're calling for it. They're looking at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going for. I don't think they have anything else good, really. I mean, the danger is if you don't cross nose, you can get rid of that yellow, but it doesn't. Not that it's counting anyway.
This is the problem with all these guards, right?
Yep.
You don't get rid of them.
So it gets messy.
Somebody gets under them. For better or for worse, it gets messy. And we got a lot of rocks right around that middle.
Yeah, both C and B and C both
all
have
right,
a lot of
they're
stuff
going
on.
the out turn this way. Are they going for the run? They're trying to on sheet C.
Yeah, I think they're trying to the direct hit, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're going like out turn. The thing about that out turn is that guard is really high. We'll see. I can't really tell how much space there is. There's probably more space than I think there is.
There's plenty of room. If they want to cross nose, and if they manage to cross nose, there's loads of room to get past the guard.
Yeah, and he still has another rock, right? So.
If he moves either of the guards, that helps.
Yes, 100%. That's on that center guard, but that's okay. Oh, little tight. Well, yellow still sits second though. On sheet C. All right. Mothra 8, my curling sweater's got a tough one for 1 here. Got to get over past that red guard and then bury for basically full 4.
Or at least bite for it to count him down to 1. Yeah. All right, hammer on sheet C, B, also a hammer on sheet A.
All right, no indication that they're, all right, he's sweeping pretty hard for this.
Sheet A crashes, leaving a steal of 2 yellow for Kaiju curling crew.
Nice to get around the guards, but just going to be a little
much.
heavy
So
here.
3 yellow
Yep.
for Guardzilla.
All right, I think red's probably plugging up that port, or maybe they're tapping up the red over on sheet C. I don't know if you saw the call, Ken.
Nope, I'm entering the scores here.
I apologize to our listeners. We're probably not the most exciting speakers together. I kind of feel like I'm an NPR broadcaster, just saying what is and the facts, you know?
Need to add some color here.
A little bit of color.
So,
well, I'll tell you, these teams are going to be coming back for the fourth end. And you know what they say, it's quicker to the liquor can. So I think it's going to be faster going back to the worm room, huh?
There we go.
Have you ever heard that?
There's some color for you.
All right, on sheet B, we're going for another center guard here from Winnie. See if she can have a beautiful one like last end. Start it off. And on sheet C, looking at the house, there's a wide open draw for 2. So we'll see what Kaiju curlers can manage. Might have our first 2 of the game. So what happened on sheet D, Ken?
Oh, there's 1 red. I wasn't looking to what happened, but I see they put the score up.
I see. So a force and then a steal.
Yep, steal 1 for Guardzilla.
Nice. All right, this yellow's looking a little heavy, but they're not sweeping that hard. All right, they're holding off. They're holding off. And very nice draw, sheet C, but I think they're only going to sit 1. So we got hammer. Excuse me, I thought it was hammer, but now red has hammer on sheet C. My bad.
Nope.
And so, again, an open draw. Probably wish that was a little higher when they threw that. We'll see what red can do.
Yep, in this case, they can use the backing as long as they knows it.
Sheet B, they're going to hit this red rock. Pat's holding a little straight. It's going to be a flash.
Jamie's just pointing out our sponsor, Realm 1 sponsoring our Bonspiel here.
Bringing mission-focused expertise to National Security Arena. Thank you, Realm 1.
Thank you.
We love our sponsors here.
We're trying to pay for a new floor to our ice shed here, so anybody's welcome to just donate money, even if you don't want to sponsor anything.
But if you do sponsor, we'll happily put your logo on our ice or on all of the pamphlets for our
There are various
events.
advertising options.
I doubt there are any people out there in the Potomac Curling Club area or DMV
So
that
here's
are watching.
the
Good.
actual hammer here on sheet C. Not going to quite use the
Oh, they
backing
pushed
enough,
it back
but, well,
and they
yeah,
got
that
the
worked.
one.
They got the one.
Wow. It was like a
in
soft
there.
double there. Huh?
Yep.
All right, well, yellow's sitting shot, but red is sitting 2 and 3 on sheet B. And so Zach's going to go ahead and guard that up, but I think Navy has an opportunity to score multiple if they play this right. And it looks like they're a little deep here.
Have to tap that yellow over a little. That'd be work. Nice.
Wow, they lined up a pretty easy double here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
definitely there. Yeah.
Yeah. But they would, you know, if they do that, then they leave it. So
Yeah, that's not bad, though. I mean, what else do you got to hit
what else
something.
do you do?
Right, yeah. I mean, I think.
I know it's tempting, but you know, sometimes you kind of gotta think about what you need to do to set yourself up for multiple. So maybe you hit and roll over and pull it away from the forefoot or something, you know, because you got 2 rocks on the side that you can utilize to do something interesting. But it looks like it's over curling here.
So we're gonna run back one of the reds.
And we're gonna run back one of the reds. We might get the double run.
It's curling too much for that, isn't it?
And all right. Well, that yellow or that red is definitely higher now, so they can definitely use it a little more effectively.
And now that maybe they're thinking about that double run back
option. Now that they've seen it, yes.
Like, oh, we could play that.
Yes, it's definitely there. They're going to listen back to this and be like, oh no, these warm room skips, they think it's so easy. But that's the benefit of being the broadcaster.
Yeah.
All right. Sheet C. We're on to the 4th end. Nice draw to the wing. And a close to center guard here. On sheet E, we had another guard that just sunk a little bit fast. You know, I said, Ken, quicker to the liquor, right? It's everyone's getting the house.
Yeah, I like where that yellow one ended up, though. It's
yeah, it's really hard to get them out. It's 2 rocks to get them both. So there actually might be a triple here.
Yeah, with
off that top
crazy weight or something.
But they can probably see only like a quarter of it, so it's not very attractive, you know. I don't know where their skip went. Oh, I see. The rock is loose.
Oh, loose handle.
Craig is going out to help them. Our dedicated ice crew operations guy. Does a lot of our sensor work around here. Also playing in the Spawnspiel. Beautiful draw on sheet C for yellow.
Yep. Okay, the rock. So those plastic handles on the rocks are bolted onto the rocks. So sometimes that bolt comes loose a little bit, but we're all good to go here. Unfortunately, the throw is a little wide. Guardzilla calling for a guard. Excellent guard. So goes any easy chance at multiples. So looking to hit back the nose. The rock that was just thrown. right, that loosens up a few rocks there. Watching the discussion on sheet A, they're looking looking at doing. They got the 2 yellows and the 2 reds, all in an interesting configuration in the house there on sheet A.
Yeah.
And they're looking at hitting one of the yellows to try to bump both the reds out.
Can't really see the top view. If I could see the top view, I could.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, I see it now. You know, Ken, I really think that if you slam that yellow, the top yellow does spin up, and you lose both reds.
Yep.
And that yellow behind, or that you'd hit, is likely going to shoot back a hair.
Mm-hmm.
You might sit 3.
So on sheet B, another yellow drawn in there, so making things even more complicated, more granite in the house, as we say. Dan's throwing that shot there on sheet A. Let's see what they do. It looks like it might overcrawl.
Allen is screaming, go. I think, he's got one more. I think they're probably going to block that because that is precarious. And on sheet C, they just missed that draw. Really good sweep effort. And on sheet B, red is sitting number 2. Nice draw to get down there.
Yeah.
Hit, sorry.
Yeah, that was a planned shot, so nice.
Don't know how you get that yellow out of there right now. I guess you could hit it, right? Like back line or something. Get through there. Yeah, they're going to guard that.
To hit the shot rock? You don't have a direct hit at it.
Well, I'm saying like come through the port and kind of tap it back. But I think that's really tough.
No, you're more likely to hit your red out. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Which wouldn't really hurt. You wouldn't give up.
Well, you remember that raise?
Yeah,
that right.
yeah. A raise, double the yellows.
Sheet C looks like we're playing the ladder drill. We got a red, a yellow, a yellow, a yellow, and almost in line with the center line.
Yep, looks a little bit of like a bow coming in there.
Gonna slash, kind of tap, slash hit that red. Try to get to that shot rock on the button. Pretty low weight, probably like back 8, back 12. I think. All right. Well, yellow's still sitting 2 on sheet C.
And looking at bringing another one in on the other side. So over on sheet A, they're looking at kind of doing the same thing from the other side now.
Mm-hmm. That's actually probably the easier side to do it from. Now that it's open, you know.
Yep. I mean, you could even run back the red, but that's precision.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if that yellow, you know, you lose some of the energy and the red just kicks back and ends up being shot depending on the weight he throws. He's got to throw pretty hard to get rid of
Yep.
all of them because that, yeah. Well, you guys can see it maybe if you're watching Sheet A. All right, so I think that Navy is going for this run back here. We'll find out shortly. Far left, red rock. Looks like it's got quite a bit of weight here.
Just hanging wide.
Yes. And on sheet A, if you were wondering if it's there, it is, but you had to throw a lot of weight.
Yeah, got rid of one of the reds. So red sitting one with hammer on. Hammer about to come here on sheet A. On sheet C, Guardzilla looking at just putting another yellow. Guarding up that mess of guard.
That's the name of today, man. The name of the game today. Just put another yellow in there. All right, they're drawn for 2 here on sheet A, and
They got it.
they got it. Nice. It's looking a little light on sheet B. Maybe it's just trying for the guard.
Yep, yeah, I was just gonna. Not sure what they're trying to guard here at this point.
Very well
like
managed.
Not sure
I
what the
think
shot
they
would have
think,
been,
to be honest, Ken, I think that they think that there might be either a really thin double or that you can still get through that pour, which it's really tough. But you might be able to get rid of both the red and the yellow at the same time. It's shit one, you know? But there is this double here where if they hit it hard and thick enough, they might get 2.
Or, I mean, they don't have to
But I
get the
think the
yellow
red-
out. They just need to move it a few inches the second the yellow on the button.
They do. But I think that the red that hits might drop down a little too far. We'll see. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Yep. I mean, you have to hit it pretty close to, I mean, just a little off nose.
Yep. Got to hit it really hard off
And
nose.
with just enough weight that it can move that yellow a few inches. So red to yellow.
Ken, did you see the cherry blossom cake over there?
Yeah, I didn't get a close look at it,
It
did
looks
you?
really good.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I think Jess made that. Harsano.
Ah, didn't realize she made it.
She's very good at making cakes.
Has a nice cherry blossom decoration on it.
Yes. And Judy, who is helping lead our kitchen with Jen, she also is very good at making cakes.
Okay, so a hammer on sheet B, did no change.
And it'll be
Leaving
one yellow.
Steal a 1 yellow for Guardzilla. Oh, and once again, I missed what happened on sheet D.
I'll tell you what, I'll bet you the Navy players are just excited to get off base for the weekend here and get some grub, not.
I bet they have pretty good food there. What do you think?
I think they got great food there, but it's nice to get a change of scenery for the weekend and curl, you know?
Yep.
Sheet C. Really nice effort to try to tap the red into the button, but it was a little low, so yellow is still sitting 2. He was going to try to draw under that guard. It's a little tight, so they're calling for the sweep here. It's hammer on sheet C. Strike game on sheet C. And sheet D. And sheet A.
On sheet D, it was another steal. I looked at the stream. So.
All right. Just stealing the game away. So they're going for kind of like a tap here with hammer on C to try to sit 3. When he's drawing behind here. Looking pretty good.
Oh, not quite enough of it.
A little deep on sheet B. And on sheet C, not quite enough, so I think it's just going to be 2 yellow.
Yep. Well, they take the lead, Kaiju curlers. Not to be confused with the Kaiju curling crew on sheet A.
Somebody's saying something out there about something. I can hear him. I'm sure you all can too. Okay, so Navy's going for the draw. Fortunately, that yellow is back at the 4 foot, so the button is still available, but it's looking like this is going to be a little wide and maybe heavy. Maybe guys are just too strong.
I did finally check the chat. The person who was the Go Navy is actually an Army person, but he was just being nice. So.
Oh my gosh!
I guess because there's no Army and there's no armies in this field, so therefore I might as well cheer for the military forces.
Oh my gosh! I'll bet you wouldn't be saying that on Navy Army Day at the stadium. But thank you for supporting our curlers, our college curlers. It's very fun, their shirts. You know how the Navy has the star on the end?
Yep.
You look at their shirts, it's got a little curling stone instead of the star.
Didn't pick that up.
Yeah, and they all have the broom heads. They're swagged out.
Yeah. Take it you didn't design their shirts. You're not like plugging yourself here.
No, I did not. I just like them, and you know how I feel about designs. I'm very brutally honest about designs. Maybe not on the web stream, but you get a beer in me, I'll tell you. Again, Ken will tell you I'm very behaved today.
Well, feel free to redesign as much as the stream as you like. I can even help you out with that.
No, Ken, I love what you've done. Yeah, Ken here designed our web stream, so if you have any suggestions or interests or whatever, he tries to make the most of the web space or screen space that he has so you can see most of the game. Doing a really great job of. He's got all kinds of features he doesn't necessarily have on here right now, but he did it all himself, including all of the networking and the houses, all the camera views. I think what's really nice about our web stream is you get the top-down view that's nice and clear, but at the same time you can see most of the house. And it's in the same orientation as the throwers. A lot of curling web streams, the orientation is flipped whenever you watch it, so it's kind of tough to watch. Trying to figure out which way did they throw again? Oh no, they're tight. Oh no, they're not. So we are very proud of Ken.
We're talking about where they show the full the full shed, and you got the one.
Well, you have like one
image.
view going one way, and then the other view, and they're
image.
opposite.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to understand what's going on. But a lot of curling clubs are not as bright as ours as well. We put in new lighting a couple years ago, and I think it's really paid out in terms of video quality.
Like these lights.
All right, so going back to the games. On sheet C, we're hitting something.
So our views will look a little bit different next year with a new floor, because I don't think they're putting down the white, so you'll kind of see the flooring through the non-colored parts.
Oh, because it's the Gridfinity stuff, right? Like Mayfield Curling Club.
Ice grid, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the ice grid. Sorry, not Gridfinity. That's a different thing, but it'll be good. The ice will be even better than it already is. So.
Yeah. So with the ice grids, right now we have a sand floor, so we have these two coolant tubes buried in the sand, and they're not really as close to the ice as would be ideal, and they're not equal distance from the ice, so you can the ice grid, everything should be as ideal as possible.
All right, well, on sheet B, yellow sit in 2. I think that they're calling for the draw to get in there, tuck around the guard, and then get to the 4-foot. I think it's going to be a tough draw, but it will be impossible to get out if they get it, or pretty impossible. On sheet C, we had a nice hit, and then I think a miss, and so now we're going for another hit here. Get rid of that other red rock. Alright, so on sheet B, there's a lot of rotations on that rock. It usually indicates it's going to go a little bit straighter. And got a flash. But it's coming down in waves, so they might still sit in the house. Oh, I guess they pushed it out.
Yeah, it was going through. Yeah. On sheet C, unfortunately, they doubled out their yellow instead of chipped out their yellow.
Well, at least that pesky yellow is gone. I feel like it was kind of tough to play around it. And if yellow has hammer. Does yellow have hammer? No, yellow does not have hammer. Maybe they did want to keep it cluttered in the middle.
Yeah, that was not an intentional chip out.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, they're trying to guard this up, I think, on sheet B. Or just draw it in. It's a little heavy. It seems like it's really flat in and out, Kemp. Do you think so?
Oh, I haven't been looking that closely, but it's. I mean, they did do a scrape after during the break there, so it should be pretty good. I wouldn't expect it to.
Well, it's a really nice hit to get rid of something down on sheet D.
I think partly is because they sharpened the rocks. They cut a lot, and when they cut a lot, they slow down a lot.
All right, they're going for the heavyweight draw here, and maybe he's going to get a little bit of a hit and roll off. I think it was meant to be a heavy draw, and they were a little tight on the guard. So now we got a lot cluttering up the middle here. Those yellows are guarded. Pittsburgh is going to draw or try to get half buried or even guard.
Yep.
that
yeah,
other side.
A biter would be nice, but blocking the draw path is what you really
There's
want.
tons of options, as long as he doesn't get in the way. Now, traditionally, a lot of times at Bonspiels, like people will end up playing 6 ends no matter what. You know, get your ends in.
Yep.
You don't know how long you're going to be playing, and it's good courtesy. But sometimes if it's a really high-scoring game, they won't.
Yeah, but Navy doesn't get a lot of ice time, so.
And they are happy to be here, so they're like, let's go.
And usually the other teams are understanding and they don't mind letting the Navy play a little more.
That's right. And so even though the score, they still haven't hung score 4, but that's okay.
All right,
So they did the job.
Well, now it over curled. It's not girding much there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The draw path is still there.
It is tough to get more than one, though.
Yeah,
at this point.
yeah, that's true.
To get any of the buttons can be really tough unless you,
Yeah.
you know.
You're not going to get that 8-ender you need, that's for sure.
No. Actually, the run's probably more plausible for moving some stuff than drawing here, but they're going to try to draw. They might get it to cut over after it gets past the guard, so.
Yeah, see what the curl's like
Sam
on
or
this side.
Dan. I don't know who Sam is throwing now. And it's going to over curl on sheet C and just kiss the guard. Yellow's still sitting shot over there. It's looking good. This rock is looking good. It's a little heavy. They're trying to move it over, get a little tick off this yellow. And nice tick. To
Yeah, it's still
two,
second.
I think.
It's sitting second shot.
But nice plan B, that same line
Yeah.
as whatever Pittsburgh had earlier in the game.
Mm-hmm.
It must be straight out there.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little heavy, but
not by
still,
much.
No,
not by
but
much.
not,
Maybe
not
like
by
back
much, and
4, back 8.
So that side is kind of straight. The other side's more curly.
Speaking from experience. I don't want to give all the trade secrets away. You know?
Yeah. Their sheet B has been a little bit lopsided.
A little
lately.
precarious, yes. Yeah. All right, so they're going to try to definitely block this draw again. If they would have blocked it the last time, maybe this would have not happened.
Well, they don't really care if they give up one at this point, but.
This is true. The problem with curling that I've always said, and some of you might know this or might not know this, is only one team can score each end. And when that happens, sometimes it becomes lopsided very quickly because people are just stealing or taking and taking and taking because they don't want to give up a big end.
Yep.
Because, that's when bad things happen, when the score gets flipped. And so only one team can win every end, and so it ends up that you either have a really tight game or it gets a little lopsided.
Yeah. Because once you get ahead by a few points, you can just play the head game and.
Yep. Bank on a miss or whatever you got to do.
Okay, here on sheet A, it will be hammer. Red is sitting 3, yellow hammer. They're trying to just draw, I believe. So need to draw basically to touch the button, not to score, but at least.
Well, Dan's a stick curler, so they really snap over once you get past,
Looks heavy. How heavy is it?
Just a little bit.
Too heavy. So 3 red. Steal of 3 for Team D'Amico.
On sheet C, it is looking like red is sitting 1 and 3. Red is up now. I think if they hit and roll over, they could sit 3. It's a little tough because yellow's on the top of the house, but I bet they can get a spill over onto the house.
Yep. So you're talking about that biter right on the edge of the sheet. That
I think that's in.
You can't quite see on the over.
I wouldn't bet my life on it, but I'd bet a pitcher of beer.
Yep. No, I think it is too. If you see the shadow, but
I can see it from here straight on. You all can't see it, or Yins can't see it, but I will tell you, it's there. They might need a biter bar. I don't know if you saw, there was a biter bar against Scotland and Canada in the women's world.
I heard about it.
And yeah, and they just kept kicking this guard in and out, in and out, in and out. And so it was in the no free guard zone, and it was really, really hard to deal with. It was really funny. It just kept moving around because everyone kept missing their hits and whatnot. And you kind of think what happens is if it's in and then it ticks out and it's no longer, it's a guard, you can't hit it again.
Right.
Well, they got that guard out of the way. But that was hammer, I believe.
Yep. So 1 yellow.
So 1 yellow. All right, that hit's looking a little wide on sheet C. Oh, it's really coming over. They got some motion. And red is going to roll back to sit 1. Sit 1.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll have another shot at that, depending on what they do here.
Well, over on sheet D, I missed that Hogzilla did score 1, so they're on the board.
Well, it seems like the games are starting to pull away a hair now that we're deeper into the game, you know?
Well, we'll see how sheet C does. All right, last yellow on sheet C. They're trying to hit. Might be hanging a little while. No, they'll get 1. So there goes one of the reds on sheet C. The one that was shot rock. So now, if you nose that yellow, you probably can get 1 or 2. Or yeah, so maybe you draw for 1 or hit for 2.
You know, had a crazy biter earlier that didn't come into play because something crazy happened where there's like a tap and it rolled over. What is going to happen here now? Are we going to be able to use this biter?
Yep. So if they
see what
if they nose the yellow, I think they might
and yellow flashed a hit and actually tapped their rock farther back. That's a miss from Pittsburgh.
Right,
for the draw. Good.
Red hammer on sheet C for Chesapeake
Yeah, it's
Bay
looking
Hoppers.
good. It's looking good.
Gotta hit that yellow. Gotta knock it out.
Don't sweep it. Come on. Yeah, we want to see a good hit here.
Ooh.
Oh. And they give up 1.
Yep. Unfortunately, not quite enough of it.
Well, Navy is sitting 1. Right, they're going to throw the peel here on sheet B.
Guess I'll go set up the next stream while you were doing commentary for a few minutes here.
I'll do my best, Ken.
Don't get much time between draws when they're not doing this great.
All right, they're letting this rock curl up here. They're hoping they can get maybe the double, but I think it's just going to hit and clear that back rock. Roll out. All right, what's Navy going to do? Going to hit? Are they going to draw? They're going to guard. All right, they're going for the hit. So yellow's up 4-2 on sheet C. Wrong about that that hit. It was a nice tap.
Look at that. What are you talking about?
Very excited about that shot on sheet B. Sitting 1-3 now. Beck is calling for the hit from Dawn. Red is trying to draw behind on sheet C, and or even get a corner, and unfortunately tapped up the yellow. And Pittsburgh is going to flash on sheet B, right through the port. And Navy's going to have a chance to score 1 or 2 here this end. Got to put up a good guard here. A little tight, but the weight looks pretty good. So they are going to get a guard. They're carrying it in. It's going to freeze to. Oh, just clipped off of that top one. But now they're sitting 2. Anything else? Bay hoppers on C are trying to hit this red rock out. It's hanging a little wide. Looks like it might be a flash. All right. Nice hit on sheet B to get rid of one of those red rocks out of the way. Maybe has some decisions to make. I think they're going to throw up another guard or try to throw up a guard. Sheet C, they're trying to throw up a guard to block that, or to guard up that rock in the 4-foot here. It's looking really good. Really good. Card. Got it right on the center. A little piece is showing of that rock, maybe half of it, but really close. Maybe threw a very nice guard on sheet B to cover their shot rock there. Very, very nice. Pittsburgh's trying to draw down to this red rock, but it's really just holding straight. And they're gonna tap that red back and just roll over. So maybe they're trying to hit that out or tap that back, but it was a hair wide, and so now shot rock is very well guarded. They're gonna try to come around, maybe try to get another one in there. They want to sit on the side of the 4-foot, I see. Problem with that is Pittsburgh might have an easy hit if they actually make that shot. Sheet C, yellow's really sweeping to try to get it down there. Fully covered that rock. It's now no longer exposed. Red is sitting second shot. They're gonna have to peel something. This weight's looking pretty good for Navy here. We're gonna have just top 8. They will sit 2. They did leave a double. Zach gonna go for it? Looks like it. So they're trying to get the outside of that red, I think, to shoot it in. But they did do the job on sheet C by moving some of those guards out of the way. The button is now open, but that red rock is still biting the button over there. Or that yellow rock is still biting the button over there. It's gonna be a tough draw. He's got some decisions to make now. They still got a couple rocks. They got 4 rocks, so if they use them, but he... All right, yellow's drawing down. Just trying to get another rock in there. Even try to guard, top 12. It looks like it might overcurl. It's really close. It's a little heavy, so yes, they're gonna get right in there on the top of the 4-foot. Really nice draw. Gonna be really hard to get in there. So it looks like Pittsburgh missed the double. They moved over 1. But the one on the top of the 4-foot is still there. All right, red on C. Bay Hoppers has decided to start drawing. They're gonna stop with the hitting, but that rocket looks like it's really cutting and probably picked. Let's see if they can get it over. They did get it over, but I don't think they wanted it. It ended up being a pretty good line, so it might have just been a weight thing. On sheet B, they're going for just the draw, I think. Just trying to get back 4-foot. It's looking a little hot. Will it hold on? Just through. All right, and sheet C, they're just guarding this up. They're already sitting 2. They're not playing around. They got ahead last and they finally got a good steal. They're in it. All right. Red's trying to move something out of the way. They still got 2 rocks left. And they are going to move that top yellow over and leave their rock up at the top. So red is now 3 and 4. runnable red. See what yellow does. Kaiju curlers. Really sweeping this rock on sheet B, trying to draw in. It's looking really close, really close. But it's gonna be a little light. Make that draw a little bit harder. This is the hammer rock, I believe, on sheet B. Shot for 2. Yellow's just trying to draw around. Or guard, they're trying to guard, but they ended up drawing around on sheet C. They're gonna sit 3 now on their first skip rock.
All right, so finally got my stream scheduled. So what's hammer on sheet B?
It is hammer on sheet B. It's looking a little tight. They're sweeping. This is for 2.
No, it's
But
gonna
I
crash.
think they're going to crash.
So
On sheet
1.
C, it's 1 red. So red is on the board.
And oh, that was hammer on sheet D. Forgot what just happened there.
On sheet C,
Oh,
I
handshakes
think
here
Rick's
on
looking
sheet
for
B.
this. Yeah, handshakes on sheet B. Good sports. Red
Got
got
the-
on
they
the
got
board
their one.
there. They got
Yep.
their 1. It was a good end, really good end. Sheet C, they're going for this run back, I think.
Oh. Sheet A, it looked like yellow scored, I think. I have to check sheet A and D. Oh,
Jamie, one of our Bonspiel coordinators, is calling out the winners as they happen. And the scores. Prematurely calling that score on sheet A. It's still tight, I think.
yeah, because yellow just scored a
Yellow
bunch,
just
I think.
scored.
3 maybe.
All right, on sheet C, they did move some rocks. They really did. They moved 2 of them out of the way. Yellow's still sitting 2, but that's out of the 4 foot, which is a big one. All right, on sheet C, they're really trying to just get this guard, but it's going to be like a 3. It's good. It's really good. All right, I don't know what they're going to do on sheet C. Yellow sudden shot and second shot. The draw is there. It's a tough draw. And the run, the double run, is also there. Also pretty tough. We're just through a hit, so it might mean we have a good picture going on sheet B. Camaraderie, that's what curling's all about. I think they're going to get some team pictures too for the broadcast. All right, so it looks like Rick's going for this run back. It's going to be a tough one. Hammer on sheet C. So C is now our feature sheet because B is over. So we're just really going to be focusing on them. And I think we'll go around to the other sheets as well to kind of take a look what's going on. There's a lot of weight on sheet C at that rock. Be a little wide, but and rolled over for second shot. So yellow one on sheet C. Red didn't give up 2. It's a good result for red. So on sheet D, they're in the 7th end. 5-3. Red. Seventh end is about to start on sheet C. So I still don't know how many yellow got on sheet A.
I did. They got 3.
They did?
Yep.
Oh.
So it's
all right, 7-6.
Yep.
Tight game.
Sheet D, did they hang it, or do I need to figure that out too?
Sheet D did. It is 5-3.
5-3. Okay.
7th end. And on sheet C, they got 1. Red got 1.
Oh, thank you.
Or sorry, yellow. Yellow got 1.
Steal of 1. Oh no, did I already get that?
It was a steal of 1.
Steal 1.
So it's 5-2. Yellow and sheet C, our single feature sheet now. On sheet A, they're guarding up that rock. I don't know what the time is out there. Are they going to make it to 8 ends, or?
There's 8 minutes left, so.
Is it play one more, or is it you're done?
Your last. Yeah, the clock runs out. That's your last one. So.
Oh wow! So a lot of these teams are not going to make it. Sheet A might. Sheet A might.
A and D both have a 50-50 chance of making it. I guess if they keep playing, they could definitely make it. Coming up next on our feature sheet B, there'll be Dunham v. Dunham. Scott Dunham versus his parents.
Oh boy. There's lots of Dunhams here. 3 different Dunham teams. What sheet am I playing on, Ken?
I think you're sheet C, I believe.
Mount Foodie?
Yeah, I think I saw you in sheet C.
We're playing with 3 today.
You're not playing a Dunham.
Not playing a Dunham yet. If we win, we're going to play a Dunham. One way or the other.
So you're only playing with 3, you said?
Well, this game, Lena's away right now.
Okay.
Family event, so.
You can play with everybody in your team. I think is fine with 3, I guess, right?
Yeah, we're fine with that. It's fine. All right, they're drawing under. I'm going to try to sit 2. Sheet C. Red, that is. They got 2 guards. Good guards. Might not be corner guards, but they like those guards. Need guards to score, huh?
Cards are good, unless they're not.
Yeah, we saw that on Sheet B today.
Yep.
They can be good and they can be bad. A little short. They might get a bite. Just a 2 guard. Well, it is kind of a corner guard. It's kind of covering that rock. I still think they can get to it if they want to.
Yeah, and I mean, normally you don't chase stuff in the back of the house, but at this point, because of all the guards, might be able to get away with it.
Yeah. I mean, they're only up 3, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if I was yellow and up 3, I wouldn't mind chasing that one now.
Yeah, or even just like peeling the corner guard now, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's the only way that they can really screw them over.
Mm-hmm.
Like chase it, and if you get it, it's good. But I think we're just gonna draw. Got a double lined up on sheet D. Let's see if Rob's got this. All right, on sheet A, Kaiju's really saying sweep hard. Skips rock. Crash on the guard here. Got to really score 1 because I think they're going to be out of time.
And we got 4 minutes left here.
Well, they got 3 rocks. 3 rocks.
Yeah,
It's
3
gonna be
rocks
kinda
for 4
tough.
minutes. If they don't think too much, they'll get another end in.
Well, Dan's probably just going to stay down there and let Alan call it, so I think they might be able to do it. All right, drawing around these center guards, trying to use what you got. It's looking pretty good in terms of weight. They might be able to get a bite. Sweep, sweep, sweep. Nice. Full
Yeah.
12. Almost just a bite of the 8. Blocking the drop path on that side. It's a pretty good shot.
Yep,
Buried.
well guarded. Yep.
So I think they're going to try to chase this rock now in the back of the house. It's wide open, so might as well.
And if you get it nose, you're shot rocks.
You get rid of any of those guards, it's fine, right?
Yep, and that's true. Yeah.
They're not really helping them right now.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in this rock that can do any more harm than good. So.
Honestly, I think they want to force so they can get that hammer back, you know?
Yep.
Give up 1.
You just dropped below 3 minutes on the clock. So.
Oh, nice rock. Look at that.
Yep.
Nice hit.
Yep.
It got a
And
little roll.
Yeah, it makes it harder
That
to get
draw
to.
is almost impossible.
Yeah,
Probably impossible.
I really like that.
They
hit.
only have 1 option. And this is the risk of playing with these center guards, you know, when you
Yep.
have hammer. They're helpful until they're not. But I think Rick knows that. He knows he's got to play something on them to get there.
I mean, I think there is still a direct hit on that yellow, but that's not what they're
Oh,
looking
for
at.
sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But they don't want to also just like they want to get rid of both if they're going to get rid of it, right? So
Yep.
they can move it away.
Mhm.
Which I think you got to hit with like a considerable amount of weight. So it looks like we ran out of time on sheet A, or
No, there are
conceded
2
early.
minutes left, so I guess they.
I think they conceded.
They ran out of rocks and decided they were going to score, so they didn't throw all the
Yeah.
rocks, so the score stays as it stands.
Yeah, I think red was sitting like 4. So
Oh,
I
okay.
think that was the.
Hmm.
that was the end. But valiant effort. Really close game until then. Good comeback with the 3. I would say neither of these other teams are going to get to 8 though. So this is it. This is for all the marbles.
Yep, yeah, they're not going to throw all those rocks in 1 minute. So yeah, definitely the last end for sheets B, C, and D here.
We got quite a few rocks left on C, so there's still a chance. Got to somehow set up a 3. Really tough.
Maybe I'll just change both streams to show C and D.
If you can do that, Ken, the wizard.
Right.
Oh, very nice.
So everybody can see what we're talking about now, no matter which stream you're watching.
On sheet D, she's gonna try to hit this yellow. Kind of inside out here. Get rid of that rock. Maybe even get the double. Nice. But, oh, I lost the view. I think that red is still sitting 2. But yellow is now 3rd rock. On sheet C, yellow is going to tap up the red a hair, leaving a little more exposed. We got 5 rocks left on C and 2 on D. So they're down 3 on D, or down 2 on D. They got to score 2. I don't think they have hammer. Do they have hammer? They do not have hammer. They scored in the 6th. And so they got to deal with these rocks.
I need to set up the next draw.
Try to sit 2 and hope for a miss. Sheet C, they're just drawing around, trying to sit 2. All right, final rock for yellow on sheet D. It's got to make this double and sit 2. Looks like that's going to over curl. Red is going to still sit 2 here. So the time has run out.
Spin up.
So they're done, right? So we have handshakes on sheet D. All right, red wins.
Red.
Go Guardzilla. And they didn't even have guards in the last end. Naomi. We have Naomi here.
Just filling in for Ken. And that's the final.
Are you playing in this Bonspiel, Naomi?
Nope.
No, you're just a broadcaster.
I am just hanging out here.
Well, Naomi is an excellent curler. World-class
Why,
lead.
Thank you. Coming from a 5 and under queen here.
Well, you know, 5 and under is where I'll peak. Let's be honest.
It's a good place.
Yeah, I heard someone quit after they were at 5U at some point, which I was like, wow.
Wow. Really?
You really did peak. All right, so red is sitting. Red is sitting 2.
Wow.
And they got 2 more rocks left, or 3 more rocks left.
So they have a chance.
They got a chance. Is it skips rocks, Jamie? Jamie? Our coordinator over here.
Is it skips rock? If they tie?
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, so we have something to look forward to here.
Official confirmation.
We need a nice draw. They're down 3.
And
There's still a chance for 4 with the miss. But we never want to hope for a miss.
I mean, sometimes.
Naomi. Jeez Louise. Yeah, you see, Ken was very PG, and Naomi's bringing it up to PG-13.
I am just being
and then
real.
Potomac after dark. Just wait.
Just being real. I mean, hope is a little strong word. Just sort of like whisper to the devil.
Like, oh, please. I don't want to play another end. All right. So let's hope for a good draw here.
How's the ice been going?
It's been pretty good. B's been a little straight on the one side, which,
Okay.
you know, expected. But everyone says it's been pretty quick for the most part.
Yeah.
Curling pretty nicely, you know, in comparison to what it was. And so, you know, thank you so much, Operations and Ice Team, for making good ice.
Scratching of the stone. The sun looks out there.
Yeah, it's a little wide, but it's coming down. It is coming down.
A little fast.
But I think it's not going to be third shot. So
It's going to be out.
All right, so they're still sitting 2.
Okay.
Yellow's got a draw.
Yep. This is the
not
final
over.
stone. Final stone for yellow.
Not over till the fat lady sings, as they say. That's me.
Where? I was just going to say, where did that come from?
Have you never heard that saying?
I
Heard that,
have,
yeah.
but like usually there's like a story behind it.
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
There's got to be some like fat lady in like medieval England or something.
Yes. Moving for our volunteers, putting up the lovely name placards that the coordinators created.
Very pretty.
All right, this draw, final draw for yellow on sheet C. Last game on the sheet. The ice is going to take.
It's the Kaiju curlers. It looks
Looks a little hot.
but it's
A little hot.
they're
It's gotta
trying
curl
to
up.
they're trying to curl
Oh.
up and just
Through the
missed.
house.
So the red has a chance to tie
All right, the Bayhoppers have a chance here.
if they get it just anywhere full, like touching white. Touching white, better than whatever that is.
They will tie it up, and then we'll have
6
Skips
inches.
Rocks.
6 inches of the blue ring. There are people doing ice that I don't even know who they are. I feel so.
Well, these are some of our newer curlers to the club. They've been curling for a
So
little
good.
over a year
So
now.
good to really see new curlers pitching in. And they just wave hi at us, even though they don't know we're talking about them.
Amy, Amy and I think it's Eric. Yeah. Yes, they're volunteering all the time. They're on the ice all the time. They come to practice ice. They come to practice games.
Nice.
Oh, I'd love to see it, right?
Excellent.
That's what you want out of new
Yep.
curlers.
Are they first year curlers?
I think this is like, I know it's Amy's first. I think it's like the end of their first year, maybe.
I see.
They did maybe learn to curl last year.
Huh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All right, this draw,
This-
no one's sweeping it, so
No one
that's a little
sweeping
nerve-wracking.
it.
It's coming down. It's curling, that's for
Oh,
sure.
it's looking.
That's for sure. Oh!
No.
Tap them up.
So
and
red
so-
scores 1, and that's not going to be enough to overcome the deficit.
All right, so Kaiju curlers pull away.
And
Thank you for listening to this broadcast. We're going to be signing out and playing next. Stay tuned.
which sheet are you on?
I don't know. I think C.
All right, we'll be seeing you on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stream.
You'll get to see how bad I slide, you know.
As long as it gets there.
I'm feeling tired, so you might see me fall too. You never know. So, all right. Catch you later, Naomi.
All right, good luck, good curling. Oh, it's